I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sex.
Failing to finish at the Assen round was a significant blow for TOPRAK Rezgatlioglu. The Turkish rider had been competitive all weekend and had a strong chance of securing a positive result. However, those hopes were dashed after his motorcycle experienced technical issues that prevented him from finishing the race. Following the incident, Yamaha acted swiftly. Without wasting any time, the team immediately held a private test session to determine the root cause of the problem affecting the motorcycle's performance. The main focus of this test was addressing chattering, which is excessive vibration that occurs when the motorcycle enters corners at high speed. This issue is believed to be one of the factors hampering the motorcycle's performance throughout the weekend at Assen. In the private test session, Yamaha engineers tried various new configurations, ranging from suspension settings, weight distribution, motorcycle geometry, and electronic settings. All the collected data was analyzed in detail to improve the motorcycle's stability and give TOPRAK greater confidence when entering corners. TOPRAK himself reportedly provided very detailed feedback to the engineers. His years of experience in superbike racing enabled him to explain every subtle change he felt while riding the motorcycle. This information is crucial for Yamaha in determining the direction of motorcycle development for the next test. The Iwata-based team hopes that the solutions tested in this private session will reduce, or even eliminate the chattering symptoms that have been a problem for them. Although there has been no official statement that the problem has been completely resolved, the initial results of the test are said to provide promising data for further development. For TOPRAK, this test is not just about restoring the motorcycle's performance, but also rebuilding his confidence after a disappointing weekend at Assen. The rider with number 54 remains optimistic that Yamaha can find a more competitive motorcycle package so he can return to the front row in the next round. All fans' attention is now focused on the results of this private test. If Yamaha truly succeeds in finding an effective solution to overcome chattering, it is not impossible that TOPRAK's performance will improve significantly. With his undoubted racing ability and the full support of the technical team, Yamaha's chances of once again being a major contender in every round are increasingly high. And here's the full news. Failing to finish at the Assen Grand Prix was one of the most disappointing moments for TOPRAK Rezgatlioglu this season. The Turkish rider had arrived in the Netherlands with high confidence, having demonstrated very competitive speed since the free practice session. Many observers even considered him to have a good chance of ending the weekend with a satisfactory result. However, the race didn't always go according to plan. When the starting lights went out and the race began, TOPRAK was able to maintain a good pace. He continued to stay close to the riders ahead while maintaining optimal tire condition until the final laps. However, midway through the race, unexpected symptoms began to emerge. His motorcycle lost stability, especially when entering left-hand corners at high speed. The increasing vibrations made it difficult for TOPRAK to fully control the bike. The problem then escalated to a more serious level. The vibrations, or chattering, not only reduced speed, but also made the rider lose confidence when entering corners. In such conditions, forcing himself to continue racing was certainly very risky. For safety reasons and to prevent further damage, TOPRAK was ultimately forced to retire before the finish line. This failure was certainly a major blow, not only for TOPRAK, but also for the entire Yamaha crew, who had worked hard to prepare the bike all weekend. After the race, the technicians immediately collected all the telemetry data from the bike. Every piece of information was analyzed in depth to determine the root cause of the problem. Without delay, Yamaha then decided to hold a private test. This step demonstrated how serious the Iwata-based manufacturer was about addressing the bike's weaknesses. The private test was chosen because it gave the team the opportunity to work more focusedly without the pressure of a race schedule. All attention was directed to one main goal: finding a solution to the chattering problem that was disrupting the bike's performance. During this test session, almost every aspect of the bike was re-evaluated. The engineers tried various combinations of front and rear suspension settings to find the best balance. Chassis geometry was also a key focus, as even small changes in steering angle or weight distribution can have a significant impact on the bike's cornering stability. Furthermore, Yamaha also evaluated the characteristics of the engine and electronic systems. Engine braking settings, traction control, and power delivery through each corner were tested in various configurations. The goal was to ensure the bike remained stable when entering corners and delivered power more smoothly when exiting them. TOPRAK was a crucial figure in the development process. As a rider known for his keen sensitivity to the bike's behavior, every lap he completed provided invaluable data. He was able to sense even the slightest changes after the team made adjustments. Every time he returned to the garage, TOPRAK provided detailed feedback to the engineers on which areas had improved and which still needed refinement. TOPRAK's years of experience in world superbike racing also provided an added value for Yamaha. He was accustomed to riding bikes with various tire characteristics and track conditions. His ability to read the bike's behavior made the development process much faster than relying solely on electronic data. Therefore, Yamaha placed full trust in TOPRAK to lead the bike's development direction. According to reports from the paddock, the test sessions were extremely intensive. The mechanics even changed bike components several times in a short time to try as many configurations as possible in a single day. Each change was immediately compared using telemetry data, so the team could determine which solution produced the most effective results. The main focus remained on reducing chattering, which had been a major issue. These vibrations not only affect rider comfort, but also impact cornering speed, tire grip, and lap time consistency. If this problem can be minimized, the bike's performance is believed to improve significantly. While there has been no official statement that the problem has been completely resolved, the mood in the Yamaha garage is reportedly much more optimistic than after the Assen race. Data obtained from private testing provides a better direction for development. The situation is clear. The engineers now have an idea of what changes need to be implemented before the next round. TOPRAK himself appears to remain calm in the face of this situation. For him, racing is always full of challenges. Failing to finish is not the end of the world, but rather part of the process of making the bike more competitive. He believes the Yamaha team's hard work will pay off soon. This enthusiasm is shared by the entire team. They realize that the season is still long, and the opportunity for victory remains wide open. By continuing to gather data through private tests and carrying out continuous development, Yamaha hopes to deliver a bike that is more stable, faster, and more consistent on various circuit characteristics. Now, fans' attention is focused on TOPRAK's performance in the next round. Many are curious to see whether the results of this private test will truly bring significant changes to Yamaha's performance. If the solutions being developed work as expected, it's possible that TOPRAK will once again pose a serious threat to his rivals and return to fighting at the front for podiums and even wins. One thing is certain: Yamaha doesn't want a repeat of the Assen failure. The private test conducted after the race is evidence that the team is not choosing to sit back and do nothing. They are moving fast, working relentlessly, and taking every opportunity to perfect the bike. With the combination of TOPRAK Razgatlioglu's incredible ability and the dedication of Yamaha's engineers, hopes for a comeback are high. Fans now just have to wait to see on the track whether all this hard work can truly return Yamaha to winning ways.
I see we are rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh